Hello, and welcome back to Bees and Tea Stitching. I'm your host, as I have been called by others, Bees and Seaweed. And also rejoining me, it's Shoulder Thread. I know, I'm gonna make this a thing. Sorry, guys, if you don't like it, I apologize. Sorry, not sorry. Anyway, um, welcome to all the new people, and welcome back to all you crazies who, for some reason, keep watching me, which is I appreciate. Not too much has been going on this week. The hubby and I, we took down the tree and all the stuff outside. There it goes. You can see them. So we are now. Our house is now normal. The way it is like 10 months a year. So there's that. And so yeah, that's about it this week. Honestly, not much else has been going on. Just a good bit of work and a little bit of trying to clean up the house. We did actually. I don't think I mentioned that our dishwasher broke down months ago, and thankfully with Christmas gifts from a couple of family members, we were able to actually get a new one. It's not here yet; it's on order, so we have it, but we don't have it. But we're looking forward to that. And so got my tea this week. This is the Dave & Buster's mug. Look, this thing is huge. It's got to be like 16 or 18 ounces. That I won with tickets from Dave & Buster's. So I did that story months ago. For all you long-time watchers. So that's about it. Update-wise. So let me go ahead and do the comments here. I always love comments. So, feel free, as long as they're constructive and not, hurtful to me or anything else or anyone else, then, I love comments. There we go. And Shoulder Thread likes comments too. Don't you, Shoulder Thread? Yes, you do. Anyway, I really kind of want to get him some googly eyes. But anyway, so my buddy Pam, searching in the land of good enough, she said, "I'm sorry to hear about your father-in-law." Thank you. I really do appreciate that. And since no one else has offered to name Shoulder Thread, she has now named him Horace. So, I was wondering though, and hopefully maybe you can write me back and answer me. Any particular reason why Horace? Did it just pop in your head, or is there a reference to something? I know Horace Horsecollar from Disney, but yeah, so he's Horace now. And of course my other old buddy Carolina, she said the tea always looks tasty. I don't do anything with the tea to make it look any tastier. I just add entirely too much sugar to it. I've been trying to add less sugar, but it's still too much. So I'm working on it, I guess. She also was saying that she was sorry about father-in-law. Thank you again. I do appreciate that. She actually suggested Fluffer as a name. So since Horace is his first name, Fluffer will have to be his middle name. Can we make it short for Fluffernutter? Because I like Fluffernutter. Yeah. She was also talking about milk and tea, that some people warm it up. I never really thought about it, but in all honesty, I like that milk kind of cools the tea down a little bit, because, usually when you're first starting it, it's like super duper hot. So yeah, I just usually add it as is. And she was also talking about that she was thinking about doing that stitch along the not Haunted Mansion. It's Grim Grinning Ghost, I think is what it's called. And that would be awesome. There's been a lot of really cool people doing it on just some really super duper fabrics. But there are a lot of people also that I know that are just waiting to till a little bit more of them come out, like, because it's one a month for 6 or 8 months. I don't remember exactly how long, maybe 6 months. And so the next one I believe is coming out February the 1st. And so if you want to just wait, that's only about 2 weeks. So wait 2 weeks, maybe get the second pattern, then decide. I mean, you could take the time to go ahead and start getting some thread, because it's a decent amount of thread that you have to use. But I mean, it's all um DMC. There's one DMC that is the one of those, like, of the variegated DMCs. So that's the only one that might be a little hard to find, but all the others are just normal DMC. So yeah, that's cool. And she did say her Stitchy Bug is back, so yay for your Stitchy Bugs being back. But yeah, I think that was about it for that one. Michelle, Bendy Stitchy, the one who has named me Bees and Seaweed. So thank you for that. She also said, I'm sorry for your loss. Thank you. I do appreciate that. She also said, don't worry about being behind on videos. I still haven't been watching any, between work picking up after the first of the year, and finding time between when my husband and I are not busy to do Christmas, like take down Christmas stuff. I haven't had a whole lot of time. That's been kind of cutting into watching time. So this weekend and next week, I'm really gonna try to get back into the saddle of watching videos and such. So, all right, to the next one. Diane Duggan, thank you again for the good the well wishes. I appreciate it. You didn't tell me that I could tell the story out loud, so I won't. But that is 100% something that I either have done or something similar have done, or will do in the future. Because that's something totally I would do. Hopefully you were all right, not having any stitches. So yeah. But yeah, hopefully that that healed up all right. Healing Gamer, again, thank you also for the well wishes. I appreciate it. And she said I have a, or she, I guess she said I have a great face. I'm not really a huge fan of my own face. This butterface, as Deadpool calls it. Or really my voice for that matter, which is one reason why I really don't. I've never sat down and watched an entire video of mine. I'll skip through to a couple things if I'm either looking for something or just checking to make sure it's okay. Which is also why I don't edit. Well, that, and I have no idea how to edit, so there's that too. Yeah. So I don't really enjoy watching or listening to myself. So I appreciate that other people do. So there you go. I apologize. That was my phone. Marzipan Stitcher, again, thank you as well for your well wishes. She said that she watches me on 1.25 or 1.5 speed, and that actually lets her get through more. Sorry, I apologize. This is annoying me. It lets her get through more more videos. I've never listened to myself. There you go, big guy. I've never actually listened to myself faster, so I'm kind of curious as to what I would sound like. So, but thank you for the suggestion though, because it would, if I did that, it would help me get through more videos. I'll have to try. I don't know if I'm gonna like listening to people at a faster speed or not. But I'll definitely give it a shot. So, if I don't like it, I just won't do it anymore. There you go. But yeah, so thank you for that. Oh, Heather Woolley was talking about, she didn't scoff at the cold tea comment. I tend to get sidetracked and end up drinking my tea lukewarm. Yeah, so as you know from my videos, my tea is always lukewarm by the time I'm done. I've commented on it a few times. My ADHD will just, I'll go off on some squirrel tangent, and then, my tea will be cold and I'll drink it. So, that's the way that is. So yeah, cold tea, whatever. It's good to know that, there's at least one Brit out there. I don't know about others that don't mind drinking cold tea. So I need a little bit of a wider base, to get a better range of opinions. But it's a good start. So I appreciate it. And the last one is DLN. Again, thank you also for your thoughts. I appreciate it. And they were also saying, avoid black fabric. I did. I think I talked about it. How I had that one, that incident right when I was really starting to sew in earnest. And I really didn't have. I mean, I don't want to say the skills, but I really didn't have the practice cross stitching, and I jumped in kind of with both feet, which is really stupid. So I don't want to like say I'll never do black again, because there are some really cute patterns that either are that chalkboard almost black, or like there's that Aurora Borealis one that people have been doing that are it's really pretty, and that's on black. I don't have either of those, but there are ones I've been interested in the past. So I may possibly do black in the future, but right now I've been sticking to lighter colors, except for the Haunted Mansion style, which has been giving me a little bit of issue because it's kind of a darker purple. But if I can get this light up here right, the light that's right out of the video, if I can get that just right, it's not so bad. I just kind of have to find the right angle, and once I've got that right angle to sew, I'm good. So that's that. So yeah, I think that is about it for the comments today. No new starts. You guys saw the new start last week, so that's one of my whips. No FFOs, of course, no finishes. I know, it's kind of bad. I am getting back into the stitchy bug. I didn't stitch a whole lot this week, like I said, because work has kind of been a little crazy. I did not expect it to pick up this much at the beginning of the year, but it really did. So, hit the ground running, I guess. But so I only worked on 2 things. I've been kind of monogamous lately in the last, I don't know, 6-8 months. Kind of since I've been doing these videos, I've been tending to be a little bit more monogamous, which is kind of a little less interesting video wise, but I don't know, I mean, kind of what I like. But anyway, I guess this would make me binogamous. I know that's not a word, but yeah. So the first one I've been working on is going to be, and I'll just flash this up for a sec. There we go. My Figment, as we always say. And this was, I think, was this Witchy Stitcher? I'm not Witchy Stitcher. Wow. She might actually kill me. Vicky, Stitching Button. I'm pretty sure this was Stitching Buttons. That's gotta look cool. I know. It has absolutely nothing to do with Figment. That's totally separate, but, ta-da! Haven't done much. I did finish out his hand. Yay. And I worked a little bit on these colors down here. And that is really about it. I think I talked about this last week, just to make sure. One of my stitching buddies here in town at my LNS gave me this as a Christmas present. Isn't that cute? Stitching assistant. Because I talk about my cat all the time. But, because cat. Ooh. I'm about to throw Horace. About to throw Horace off my shoulder there. Alright, there you go, big guy. Stick to it. The other one is going to be my, I want to keep wanting to call it Haunted Mansion Sal. It's, the Grim Grinning Ghost Sal. It's still just, this month is still just the, there we go. I have to get it right away. The frame. And there are plenty of people who are actually done with the frame already. I am super duper jealous of that. I'll just let this hang for a sec. But anyway, so I am still working on, there's 3 or 4 colors I think in the frame, but this is the main color. It's like 3023 or something of that sort. It's kind of a greeny grayy brown taupey color. But anyway, so this is actually going to be the top, and there's 1 row right here below it. So this is pretty much the top and the bottom of the pattern. I mean, obviously there's, a lot over here. This is, I've got enough to do the extra. There's like a standard, and then there's like an extra that you can do. And the extra, I believe, is like a extra, the after you're coming off the ride, there's a little graveyard, kind of a little funny graveyard. And so it sounds like that's what it's going to be. It's like the little graveyard to the side. But this is where I was talking about how, it's a little darker fabric, so you can see that the holes are not quite as clear. This is 16 count, so it's not as bad as if it was 18. I believe when I was having trouble, like when I first started, I guess it was like in early 2018. I believe it was 14 count black fabric that I was having a problem with. So, if I did black fabric again, it would pretty much have to be 14. I would prefer 16. 16 is kind of my sweet spot. Because, 14, a lot of times the coverage is kind of eh. And with 18, sometimes the holes can be a little small. That's why 16 is kind of my sweet spot. But anyway, that's for future. That's future me's problem. So there you go. But yeah, so that is all there is for whips right now. There wasn't any actual new haul this week, but there were a couple things that I did forget to do last week. That I have gotten, over the time. Oh, hi, Selena. You want to come up and visit? No, she doesn't want to come up and visit. Okay, sorry. I thought we were going to get some cat, but I guess not. So, the first one is going to be my Crazy Annie's. I don't remember when this came in exactly. I apologize. Oh, hey. Come here. Hey, come on. No, we're not okay. Sorry. Nope, okay. I apologize. I thought we might get some cat time, but nope, she's gonna do her own thing. And possibly shake my... She's behind me on the video right now. So... I don't know if I can pull this around. Hi. Hey, Selena. Okay, anyway. So, yes, sorry if I made you sick there, but there we go. So, I have a cat behind me. Anyway, so this is Crazy Annie's monthly thing that I get. It's 6 classic colorworks. So these are always nice. Cayenne. Let me see if I have. Okay, this might work. Yeah, if you hear noise behind me, I apologize. The cat has decided that she wants to just root around. Yeah, that's not too bad. Undiffuse this light a little bit. There we go. Still getting weird shadows. I apologize. It's a weird time of the day. But yeah, I got Cayenne. Maybe it'll do better without the background here. And then Blackbird, which is, you can actually see it there. It's actually it's a dark brown. So I'm not 100% sure why it's called Blackbird, but it is. And neither of those are... And the Cayenne's a little variegated. The Blackbird, if it's variegated, it's barely at all. Roasted Chestnut, which is pretty, kind of a goldy sort of brown. Sort of ground, yeah. And it does not look very variegated at all. And then my 2 favorite ones. This is beautiful. Go Emerald, which is this beautiful hunter sort of green. So very pretty. And you know me, I always love a good purple. That's absolutely my favorite color, and that's coming out lighter than it is. It's called Aura's Iris. So I don't know if that's the name of a plant or what, but or flower, I should say. But yeah, so that's that's my classic colorworks for this month, and I've already got the thing for next month. So I haven't got them, but I've got the invoice. So, should get the next ones coming fairly soon. Bestitch Me does the Friday night fight nights. Not every Friday night, but some Friday nights. And so a couple of weeks ago, I got this one, which I know is dark. And sorry, it's not in the package. It's actually pretty close to color, though. It's maybe a little darker than that. And I know this is going to be a problem because it is 18 count. Or is it 16 count? Sorry, 16 count. And it's pretty darn dark. But I will find a way to stitch on this because it is like a grapey purple color, and that is like my favorite color in the world. So there will be sewing on that. I have no idea what yet. Something like Haunted Mansion or something like that would look great on it, I think. I don't have any one particular pattern that I can think of off the top of my head. But you know. So also, okay, you saw that needle minder because that was from the that box that I got. So there's that one. And I don't remember where I got these from. I'm sorry because I got them a while ago. Sushi, of course, because I love sushi. Let's see if I can diffuse this light again because it's kind of there we go. It's kind of making things glary. Yeah, Pam's gonna love this one. Ta-da! The Griswold Family Christmas, 1989. Yeah, 1989. So yeah, I don't have the Griswold shirt that you have, but now I have a really cool needle minder. So, haha. Anyway, but no, not really. Sorry, I gotta get them separate here. And I'm losing the backs. There we go. All right. It's really hard to read the top one, which I hate, but I wish it had been in darker. But it says "Dinglehopper hair, don't care." That's a reference to Little Mermaid, where she called well, actually not. It wasn't her. It was the seagull whose name I can't remember. Called a fork a dinglehopper because he was just giving everything random names because he had no idea what they were. This goes, yeah, that goes to back. And of course, whenever there's a good black cat, what's it say? Every stitch you make, every skein you take, every strand you break, I'll be watching you. So, it's a really cool, I love the police. And Selena, stop. And also, just because it's an evil black cat, and I have an evil black cat who's making noise behind me, so I apologize. This one's actually really dark, but there we go. Starry Night. I have a Starry Night cross stitch, which I haven't worked on in forever. It has one Starry Night much on it, but this is not this one. I think it's like a plastic one like these other ones. So I'll add that to this. And then the last one came as a set, which are really cute. These little angel wings. That's cute. Kind of rainbow angel wings. So those are really pretty. Now, what I had these on, a couple people have already showed this, and I just thought this was really, really cool. This was from Top Knot Stitcher Shop. There we go. It's in... There we go. Haha. I just needed to do it closer. The DIY needle minder kit. So, I've already opened it up. And I'm not going to go too much into detail about it. Can't get it open right now. Because a couple people have already shown this. But, essentially, you get some instructions, a little bit of information, a tube of V6000, which is always good to have. The actual, and this is a cute little tin to put things in. A little magnet, and then you get 5, I guess. Little minders, and what people get is different, which is really cool. So what one person shows is not going to be the same as what other people show. So they're just this one's actually kind of, it's almost like, they're all kind of plasticky, or no, this one's wood. So I guess they're plastic, wood, and this one's kind of a plasticky metal. But got a really shiny, like a peacock feather. There's a couple people I know who really like peacocks, so I might send this to somebody. I got a couple of them that are kind of having to do with Christmas and such. So I don't know when I'm gonna put these on, but they're cute. There you go. 'Tis the season to be jolly. And also a really cute wooden, like a button Christmas tree, which is really cute. This one is more like maybe Valentine's Day-ish, but or just stitching in general. So that's kind of cute. And the last one is so cute. This is my favorite one. It's a little fox. It's a little wooden fox. Isn't that so cute? So yeah. So yeah, as you can tell, I haven't done any of them yet. A, because I did want to show it off, and B, because honestly I've been too busy. So if I ever do make them, well, I mean, I will make them eventually. I will show them off, although, I mean, there really won't be anything to show off other than I put... I was able to glue something to the back of it, so there you go. But yeah, so I have those, and so that was really cute. And this is, I mean, for this, I want to say it was like either only $12 or $14 for this, and you get like, I mean, you have to make them, but I mean, you get 5 needle minders out of it, so it's a really good deal. I have no idea if they still have them in. There you go. I will try as hard as I can remember to, there we go. Thank you for finally focusing on that. But anyway, I will try as hard as I can to put a, not a comment, but a link down there. Hopefully if they have them. But yeah, that's, all the haul. So I think I just have my of the weeks, and then we'll be done. You hanging in there? Yeah, I think he's hanging in there. Alright, so for my Flosstuber of the week, excuse me for a sec. Throat here. It's already getting lukewarm. Yay! Told you. Anyway, for my Flosstuber of the week, again, I don't know if I've done her before, but she's not in my list. So, Belinda, Aussie Stitcher. She's one of our Friday night stitchers. And she's just awesome. She's neat. So, she loves doing Mirabilias and such. So I'm not as big of a fan of Mirabilias, but I love watching her stuff because they're really, really pretty. So especially if you're a fan of Mirabilias, she's definitely good to watch. But yeah, so Belinda. For the Stitchy website, there's a place called the Antique Pattern Library. And it's actually more than just cross stitch. They've got, all sorts of embroidery and all that other good stuff. Needlework, whatever. And they're just really, I guess, really old patterns that either are in the public domain, or they just don't know who they belong to, and they're from old magazines. I mean, just a whole bunch of really old random things, which are really cool. I've taken a little bit of a look through it. I haven't downloaded anything yet, because I was really just kind of scoping through it. So I need to take a longer, better look. But it's definitely worth looking at, especially if you do other needleworks other than just cross-stitching, because you can find all sorts of other patterns on there too. So, cool. I know I did a how-to last week on my non-stitchy, but I'm going to do another one, just because this one came up this week, for Sip Spy. They did a how to create a tea journal, so they tell you about, kind of the different things you can talk about, and it was a really cool kind of how-to. To be honest, I really just kind of make tea. I don't really pay attention to like how long I brew it and things like that. And which is kind of sad because, it's kind of underappreciating tea, which, I'll admit it. So I would like to try it. Just to, kind of slow down and appreciate my tea a little bit more. And the bee facts. A single hive can hold 40 to 45,000 bees. So there you go. That's a lot of bees. Alright, so I guess that's about it. Another week that's kind of short-ish. So I don't think I was talking too fast. But, I guess that's really about it. So from Horace, my shoulder thread, and me, I guess I will say, see you later. Bye.